everyone and welcome back to Cool People Teach Me Cool Things. Today I'm joined with the amazing Sophie, who's going to teach me how to do some watercolour painting, and I'm so excited to interview you and hear a part of your story. But can you just tell me a little bit about yourself and how you got into painting?
Oh well, I'm a watercolour abstract artist and I also paint in acrylics on raw canvas. But I was always an artist as a child. Yeah, I just drew and drew all the time. My friends would be like, can we go outside and play? And I'm like, no, I just want to draw. And they're like, you're always drawing. And so that was a natural progression for me. And then I went to art school and loved it. Then I lost the passion, I lost the spark. I was saturated from going to art school and I went travelling for many years. Became a graphic designer, worked my way up there.
Yep.
Ended up really stressed out as a graphic designer, kind of climbing up the career ladder.
Yeah.
And I set up my own business. I thought that's what I wanted to do. But then it was after I had my children that I started drawing again, and I came up with this cute little project, like the 100 days project, and decided to capture what it felt like to hug my little children. They were 4 and 2 then, and I was like, because it feels amazing to hug a little person, you know, when they want it back and their love, you know. So I started drawing them, and then that sort of just snowballed from there. I really got back into it and started creating prints and did a little market, and it all went really well. And I actually fell into landscapes. I was painting the kids but not selling those artworks, and then fell into painting art and painting the mountains around Wanaka.
Yeah.
And in black and white. I only had black paint and watercolour paper. I saw it on Instagram and I was like, everyone's painting in watercolours.
That's so cool.
I'll give it a go. And then it was just a natural progression from there.
That is so cool.
And that's here I am, a full-time artist.
That is so cool. What do you love most about watercolour painting?
It's the parallels to life. It's not actually, it's like hiking, you know. Hiking, you think you're going out to see beautiful views and everything, but you're learning about yourself in the process 100%. You know, this is hard, this sucks, I want to go home. I want to keep going. So watercolours are just like that. You've got no control over what they do.
Wow.
Except when you have the expertise and you understand what they're going to do. You have to either you're going to put water down first or you're going to paint and add water after. But there, unless you know what you're doing, you're going to find out. You've got to expect that you're going to fail, and that's far out. This is life.
How did you find painting supported you mentally?
When I was painting, I would feel like I'd been on a retreat. You know, like, oh, this flowy thing afterwards feels so good. But then I was also quite fearful of it. I was crippled with a lot of self-doubt in my 20s, and that's why I didn't get back into painting for so long. And so that would show up when I go to create a commission. I'd be like, oh, this is so scary, I can't do it. And I had to figure out that with commissions that I had to think that I was painting a painting for myself. So I had to teach myself a strategy. I'm not painting this painting for someone else, I'm painting for me. Doesn't matter, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how
well, they've come to you, right?
Yeah.
They've come to you for a reason, so yeah.
Yeah, so,
really
but now I have this thing called the daily drawing, where I draw most days for 15 minutes before I look at my computer, or I'll drop my kids off at school, come home and draw for 15 minutes, set a timer with no expectation of how it's going to turn out. It's just a drawing, and it's something I've picked on my walk. I'm always collecting little dried leaves and dried weeds and flowers, anything, you know, and I do that, and that gets me into this like blissed out state of like, the world's good, I'm calm, and my nervous system's regulated. Yeah, I always have a good day after that.
Why do you think creativity is important for the world?
Because of the outlet it gives you, and the different viewpoint you can have. It's like it's like meeting someone new and connecting with them and walking away being like, wow, that was awesome.
That's cool.
You know, and when either as a creative creating, you experience that and you're meeting a new person and you're getting to know them and you're feeding off each other, creating the artwork kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then when you go to sell it or someone else picks up on it, they can feel your vibration in their painting or in their creation.
Do you have any tips for a beginner who's just starting out, got some paper, got some paints, and
they should come to one of my workshops. I'm going around New Zealand next year
hosting
workshops.
Oh, well, there we go.
It's not just about picking up a brush, but you need to be in a flow state to start with, and that took me many years to learn. No one taught me that. I taught myself that. Like you teach yourself social media. Yeah. I taught myself that, and now I'm like, I need to share it with people. Get the watercolour paints and just play. You're not going to create a masterpiece. Yeah. Aim to just play and figure it out. I call it learn the magic of failure.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, well, on that note, thank you so much, Sophie. That was awesome. Well, we're going to do some painting now, and I literally can't wait. But thank you so much for sharing all of your stories.
No problem at all.
We're grateful. And thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and maybe get some watercolour paper out and try it yourself.